Hi!
I'm Leon.
I'm Gabriel.
And welcome to Two Gays, One Slay. So, today's episode, we're going to talk about cartoons.
The cartoons that maybe have influenced us, the ones that we liked, the ones that made us who we are.
And also cartoons that are just good.
Yeah.
Objectively good.
Sometimes better than normal media.
Yeah.
Because it's fake.
Yeah.
Because normal media is so real. Social media, that's like the realest thing ever.
Yeah, the most realistic thing ever. Becky has like 5 filters going, all natural.
Who?
I don't know, I'm just saying a random example. But
Who's Becky?
Becky. It's a random name.
Eileen Montezine.
Literally. Anyway. So, what's the first cartoon we're going to talk about?
I mean, when you think of a cartoon, what first comes to mind?
Steven Universe, ironically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a little beef with it.
Listen, I love it, but I have critiques about it. I just wish it was handled better.
Speak about.
Mostly Steven Universe Future. I just don't like how they handled mental health in that.
Why?
I don't know. It just felt like not unrealistic, but it felt like bad to me. I just don't like how they portrayed him as a monster, even though that was like literally what happened. It just feels like to kids anyway. That's what when they see a mentally ill person, they're gonna think, "Oh my god, that's a monster," and they're gonna hurt me.
But I don't think because he turned into a monster not because of like he has mental health problems, but he himself feels like a monster. So him turning into a monster was the self-personification of himself. Mm-hmm. He corrupted himself practically. Mm-hmm. It was less about. I personally feel it was less about making people with mental problems portray them as monsters and himself feeling like he was a monster. Because the whole thing about him corrupting and everything was because he thought he was a monster because he would think that his way of thinking was that he can just mess stuff up and then be the person that fixes them, and like that he'd have a purpose. Practically his whole breakdown was because he didn't have a purpose after all of whatever. Since there was his whole upbringing was based around his mother's purpose. And then once he was free of that, it ended up being he had no purpose, so him helping others was his purpose because that was his only point in life almost. So then when Stephen couldn't find a purpose other than that, he'd end up the whole Jasper thing. He took it too far, and then he got almost self-gratification in in shattering her. Even though after he was panicked and everything, he himself said he can just continue messing up and fixing them because that's how he gets his gratification. And then after that whole thing, that's why he then ended up being corrupted. I feel because he felt like himself was a monster for feeling that. I don't know if that's.
I guess it makes sense. I don't know. It's it makes sense, your explanation of it. It's just still. I just wish it wasn't rushed. I know there's reasons. I know there's reasons why it was rushed, but I just wish it could have been handled a little bit better. You know what I mean? And also the whole thing of oh, let's be friends. That at some points I felt like that was just dumb.
Because of White Diamond and stuff.
Not just White Diamond, even Bismuth. She was not villainized, but she was seen as in the wrong for wanting to shatter Pink Diamond. I mean, babe. She kind of has a point, low-key.
Yeah, but their whole thing was about protecting things, so it does, the whole point of Rose shattering Pink Diamond goes against her own mantra.
That should literally be killing herself. Spoilers!
No, I mean, even how their whole thing was about protecting everything, because life is whatever, but then she goes against herself and everything. like if I was Bismuth, I'd be pissed to know that like she shattered someone,
Mhm.
even though she Bismuth got bubbled because
she wanted to.
as that.
Mm-hmm.
That always bothered me a bit to see how even though, well, to be fair, Stephen didn't know that she shattered her. Stephen at that point when Stephen saw Bismuth for the first time and everything and the whole whatever, they didn't know that much. He didn't know that much about Pink Diamond and how she was shattered and whatever. So I guess that makes sense why he wasn't as accepting about the shattering thing, I guess. What was your point? Sorry,
I forgot.
you were talking about the villainization or something.
It's
friend, like how the friends, something about friends. Then you mentioned Bismuth. I don't know.
No, my point is about like how kids could view people with mental health and apart from like just and like you can't solve everything to be like just end up being friends or like being passive. Sometimes you need like it was just so dumb at times, you know what I mean? Got like really repetitive and annoying. Like Stephen runs into this person, opposite views, eventually befriends them, or like it's just really annoying. Like when there's in Steven Universe Future when there's two Lapis Lazulis weren't as immediately as convinced. It was so like fresh, and I really enjoyed that because it wasn't just like.
I mean, there were instances when Stephen couldn't like
immediately, but still.
No, even like the Ruby. It was that Ruby. All of the Rubies were against him. Even the one that was like pretending to be nice, and then they just backstabbed him for the ship. What's her name? In Future, they were a fusion. The I one.
I forgot the name of hers as well. This one right here.
Gem, Stephen. It was like a tier one.
The fusion between Eyeball Ruby and like
the other one, yeah.
And Aquamarine.
Aquamarine, yes.
Aquamarine.
Yeah. There were some like characters that. Who is? There were some other people. I mean, Jasper is just. She just wasn't never like put the two things together.
Girl was too mentally unstable.
I mean, that was because like she based her whole purpose on that, so it's understandable that she wasn't sort of. Yeah.
I also just don't like people like how they hate Pink Diamond. We got her character development in reverse.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Pink Diamond fan. Controversial, I know. I love her character. I don't agree with the things she's done, but I understand them and I empathize with her. She's an empathetic character, and I just don't like how people blatantly like ignore the things that she went through because of the things she's done. Like we got her. People don't keep in mind that like we got her we got her development in reverse.
But then again, we did. Even as Rose, she was still messing up. She was still doing a lot of bad things. Like the whole Bismuth thing.
But I think that just further proves how she isn't perfect. Which is ironic to her purpose because she's supposed to be perfect because she's a diamond.
Yeah. And even the whole, like, even when she was Rose, she was still seen as a perfect gem and stuff. Yeah. As in, like, to the team and stuff. But I guess, I mean, I like it. I personally, like, I get the whole, like, some people find it's like racist as well.
There is that thing like Sugilite, the fusion between Amethyst and Garnet.
Yeah,
I do find like I find it a bit iffy, but like.
But to be fair, it's Nicki Minaj.
Like,
I'm sorry, but it's obviously going to be very like. I think it's not like. It's obviously going to be very
aggressive.
Not even aggressive, because that's racist.
Yeah, but Sugilite,
what you said is racist.
No, but like Sugilite as a character is like just aggressive because she's a combination of
the Ruby and Amethyst, as in that their whole thing. I don't think Sugilite is like racist.
There is some, like, because it
There
can
was-
be argued.
There was the whole thing about like the racist gem.
Oh yeah, that. Ooh.
What was it? What was it like? What
I
was
don't
it?
know.
Like
It was in
really-
the art book. It was in the art
Uh-huh.
book, and this gem was like just very stereotypically like black looking. It was just very like bad. Like what? Rebecca, sweetie, why? What the fuck? What?
Press the wrong thing.
Racist gem art book. That one. It was just like very like.
Because it was the lips.
It was the lips and just her figure as well. Like very busty.
Yeah, and just concrete. That was that why as well. Because it was like, if it's concrete, like that's not even a gem. It's just a rock.
Just literally.
So she was like portraying. Yeah. But then again, it was a very progressive.
Oh no, here's the thing, as much as I'm very critical of Steven Universe, I do love it. It has a place in my heart. I was that bitch that was like, that found a link to when the movie came out. I watched it live.
I watched.
I found a link to watch it live.
Leon, the way I watched the last few episodes on YouTube clips of all 15 seconds, having to watch so many ads, but I still went through with it instead of. Girl!
Yeah, imagine me watching the movie. I was in Sicily, right? And we're in my house. I didn't have Wi-Fi. This was before I had unlimited data. So I stayed at my grandma's house. I stayed up till 2 a.m. watching this fucking live movie. And I was bawling my eyes out, bitch. Drift Away.
Oh, girl.
That fucking song resonated with me. I love the movie. I love
The movie is.
It's very good.
I mean, I love the whole series.
Same. I love the series. As much as I'm critical of it, I do love the show. I love everything it's done, and I do love just everything about it. Like, it's my cup of tea.
I love how it's so meticulously thought out. And every like part goes with each other, and it all makes sense to some extent. And
like a little bit.
And then the artwork, oh my god.
Uh-huh.
It's just like sometimes you don't pay attention, but like if you pause it and you look at it and you're just like, that is so beautiful.
It's very aesthetically
so
pleasing.
beautiful. And the music.
Don't even get me started on the music. Even the soundtrack, apart from like the musicals.
The soundtrack.
Soundtracks and the
like
musicals.
the backing like music or whatever you want to call it.
When Pearl's themes always fucking
the
bop.
piano.
And
the movie, the movie. When she goes off in that starting song, Pearl.
Once upon a time, I lived to be a thing. I love her song. I love her bit.
Her voice actor. I forgot her name. Girl.
Fifi? No. Didi? I don't know.
Didi Magno Hall.
I'm like Fifi.
You can take the cow.
You calling me fat? Now that's triggering against eating the soda. I'm kidding.
No, I love the movie. The movie was.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
And also did a lot for cartoons now. Cartoons coming out now.
Yeah.
Like.
It had like the first gay kiss on cartoon,
and gay wedding.
Media. Yeah.
So it did a lot. It was very progressive for its time. And I appreciate that. It's just I'm just still very critical of it. You know what I mean? But it's good. It's very good for what it is and what it did.
Rewatch it.
I plan on to.
You should. Because I feel like you might look at it different now.
Probably.
When was the last time you watched it?
Oof. Probably since Steven Universe Future.
Yeah.
This one wasn't finished.
Your mentality could be different now.
Could be. Yeah.
But yeah, I do think it's just like, I don't know, it has a special place in my heart.
Same, obviously.
I feel like it brought me up more than my parents.
Yeah, it helped me through a lot of stuff in middle school as well. So it got me through.
Same.
It got me through a lot of stuff. Just everything about this show and the series and what it brought. Like it was just so amazing.
Yeah, it's like the characters felt like. This is the thing. Like when people think about cartoons,
They think about very like surface level stuff.
Like uncles, grandpa, and stuff like that, and that type of like bullshit where it's like, and it's like all like blown out, like
just very much stupid.
Yeah, like
But-
it never felt like that to me.
No.
Like there were some like ooky kooky moments in
Spooky,
it,
spooky, kooky, like really crazy.
but at the same time, it
Mhm.
still made sense. They weren't just doing stuff for just doing it, you know.
Yeah, because Steven Universe is one of those cartoons where they actually had a whole story to tell. Like, it's why I love cartoons. There's Steven Universe, Owl House, Star Versus. We'll get into that later. Ooh, I have so many problems with it. Fuck, Amphibia. As much as I don't watch the show, I heard it's really good. It ended off on a good note.
And then
And
we just talked about it. I just
She-Ra.
And She-Ra.
She-Ra.
Well, that has to be a separate thing. We need to mention that on its own.
As a whole episode, She-Ra.
No, as in like now.
Yeah, She-Ra. Yeah, we will. Don't worry.
Continue.
What other cartoons are there? Adventure Time as well as one of those.
Adventure
cartoons.
Time, yeah.
Regular
it became
show.
that.
Regular show is weird because it was like the most random fucking shit, but then it had like character plots and storylines that were really good.
I think it started out
Really kooky.
It started out in the kooky era of like, ooh, we're gonna do this because it's funny, blah blah blah, and then like after this whole world was like built up, these characters were settled and everything, and at the same time, then like Steven Universe was starting and Adventure Time they were going more onto story driven instead of episodic.
When Mordecai had the depressive episode after he got dumped, that was so realistic because he was a fucking mess. He was stinky. He looked fucking rancid. Like, that's so realistic. And to see that in like a kid's show, who at the time when that came out, we were probably like what, fucking 12 or something. I would say so because it was like in one of the later seasons. It was just like so fun and good to see.
What's the show called?
Regular show. Literally regular show. Regular show depressive episode.
2010.
Yeah, it's old. It's 2 decades old. It's more than 2 decades old. Depressed.
I listened
Mordecai.
to...
It came out.
I mean,
In what episode does Mordecai get depressed? Laundry Woes. 2013. We were literally like 9 when that came out. And from the era that it came out in,
it was very like different. It was a very different thing from the usual. But as I was saying, as in the regular show started out mostly on a episodic type of thing.
definitely.
Because cartoons, especially back then, 10 years ago.
10 years ago, a decade ago.
They-
Back then would be early 2000s. Not mid 2000s.
I mean, back then is like 10 years ago.
Don't make me feel old. It's bad enough. It's bad enough we're talking about cartoons that like started off a decade ago. Okay. Yeah.
That's 2013.
Yeah, I know.
Before they were very episodic, which was obviously a different. Since they were episodic, and what I mean by episodic for people for people who don't know, we're gonna educate you for a second, like the one thing that's gonna be actually
Educated.
educated.
Educative. Educational. This is gonna be a clip on TikTok.
Oh
My
god!
dumbass being monetized. I'm gonna get ripped into.
You wish.
Stop.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Oh, episodic.
Episodic.
Episodic is, I mean, like,
When it's kept in one episode.
yeah, like the storyline is like has
Do you like it
begun
when I cut
and
it to you?
Huh?
Do you like it when I
No.
cut it for you? Ow.
episodic means practically is like the problem of the story and the resolution of the story ends in the same episode. But then Adventure Time, yes, Adventure Time and regular show had started out in that era of cartoons where they were all episodic. If like Tree Trunks wanted apples, so she went with Finn and Jake to go get apples, and then she would like she had to go on this journey, whatever, and the final resolution was in the same episode.
Yeah.
But then with the start of Steven Universe, and there was another show that was more seasonal. I can't remember.
Like a continuation, because Ben 10 Alien...
I think Star
Versus? I mean...
Star was in the same era.
Technically, yes, but then... I was also thinking of Ben 10 Alien Force as well, because that had an overall arcing plot as well.
Yeah.
And that came out at around the same time, I believe.
Which one?
Ben 10 Alien Force. Continuation of the original Ben 10 that ended in the early 2000s. Alien Force. That's Ultimate Alien, a continuation of Alien Force. That came out in 2008. What the fuck? Oof. Okay, damn. Hit me right in that fucking spot. I was 4 when that came out. We were 4 fucking years old.
How was that? How? I remember watching that at like 13 and stuff.
Because it was still going on in Cartoon Network.
I think it was just I was younger.
Maybe. Fucking hell.
It's just Cartoon Network. They were on Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah, Cartoon Network.
Yeah, Cartoon
Ben 10
Network,
is that.
Teletoon and CIT. Yeah. And then the cartoon era of everything, they started switching to more episodic, more seasonal storylines, even more so. And then like the whole show, like with Steven Universe, Star, and then even more than later on Adventure Time and stuff like that, they were more seasonal and just like show driven on the like the whole storyline of everything was all throughout the entire show.
Just building up their characters.
Yeah.
Arguably, Star also technically started out that way, but there was always that underlying like plot.
That's what I mean.
Because
like,
the first season is basically laced with crack.
Yeah, I mean, even Steven Universe, at a certain sense, if you watch the first season...
Oh, it was very, like, episodic.
It was all episodic, but at the same time, they were building up... There was character development of each and every character, and at the same time, there was world building at the same time. Like the same with Star and stuff like that.
Yeah. Although Steven did it a lot better than fucking Star, let's be so
the first
real.
season, yeah.
In general, I argue. As much as I'm critical of the ending, at least Steven Universe's ending was a hell of a lot better than Star.
Cleaner.
It was so fucking cleaner. I do not like how they ended Star. I don't like the trope of the character losing their powers, and the way that in Star Versus is just so fucking stupid. And as much as I love like the shit between Star and Marco, I did not like how they went about it. Very much so. I also don't like how they made Moon be the main person behind the betrayal. It was so fucking stupid. She blamed Eclipso and it wasn't really her fault. Because Bloom, I'm thinking of
Blue
like,
Moon?
Moon, Moon.
Her actual name's Moon. It's not her surname.
Moon Butterfly. Butterfly's a surname. Their names are always like related to the cosmos. It's a pattern I noticed. Apart from fucking one of them from the early ones in the book, her Moon's motive for like helping Solaria was, oh, you ruined my kingdom. You were the reason I ended up in the
woods,
the realm of magic. When when it was really her fault for escalating the situation.
Yeah,
Eclipsa just did it to protect her daughter, and also Moon literally told her go for it. Like it's so.
That's what confused
That's
me.
what pissed me off.
Because I was like, wait, weren't they friends and now are they fight? Why are they fighting again? But why
it wasn't even fighting. It was Moon who was fighting.
That's the thing.
It was
like I had watched this like after when I was like just like.
I told you my critique of that and you disagreed originally. I remember telling you and you're like, well, it doesn't make sense. This was back when we first started talking, so you won't remember
what doesn't make sense, right?
My critique of Moon's character and how they portrayed her like anger towards Eclipsa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you won't fucking remember because we have shit memory, but that I do remember. Surprisingly, I know, it's fucking crazy. It's just like, and the way that magic had to be destroyed, it really didn't.
I don't think it had to.
It really didn't have to be destroyed. Like from what I remember, it like. She basically committed mass genocide because there were people literally made out of magic.
Huh?
Star basically, when she destroyed the realm of magic, she committed genocide because there were people beings made out of magic. Like the
The
unicorn.
High Commission.
The High Commission. There were other beings as well. Apart from the fact that unicorn heads don't have sprinkles now when they fly. They're just literally floating heads, which is fucking weird in of itself. Whatever. It's also like, where's the flavor? Why would you remove the main thing that was very interesting about the show? In my opinion. Like, magic there.
Well, I mean, it is the end of the show.
I know, but at the same time, they could have continued off of that if they wanted to return to the series. You know what I mean?
I mean,
also, Glossaric. He was one of my favorites.
Didn't he sacrifice himself?
No, he didn't. He saw it coming, so he stayed there.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, Captain always sinks down with his ship. I remember that.
Yeah, because he is a being of magic.
Yeah, exactly. That too. Like, it's such a shitty ending. I do not fucking like it at all. Like, it's so weird to see Star without her cheek marks.
I never paid attention to that.
Because the cheek marks are the product of them being exposed to magic.
Mm-hmm. Like
Marco, he got it whenever he used the wand. So I think if you prolong the usage of the wand, they would be permanently stuck on there.
I mean, it makes sense since it's like...
Because that's basically what puberty is, just exposure to magic and going through a whole new change of the body.
Yeah.
It's like radioactivity, I suppose, in a way. Because, like, you know, when the body is exposed to that sort of shit, it goes through some sort of changes. I don't know, I'm rambling off. Oh my god. I don't like Star's ending. I really don't. I remember there was, like, comments, or, like, when the series ended that they're gonna make a movie. Where is it now?
Yeah.
It's been, like, 3 years. Where is it? 3-4 years since Star ended. I'm still, like, waiting for that movie. Part of me is. I already gave up, but a part of me is still clinging on to that.
Oh, yeah.
$2019. Fucking hell.
So 4 years.
Yeah. Oh. I remember when I originally seeing the ending, I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Seeing the same set of 15 1-minute long videos of a million fucking parts going through every single fucking episode. Just for me to end up with that, I was fucking fuming. I was fuming.
Yeah, it was a bit.
It was god awful.
I don't know. I for myself, I was never
a huge Star fan.
Yeah,
that's fair. I was a huge Star fan.
I like the whole magic. There was a bunch of like things that didn't make sense to me.
Like what?
I don't remember. That's how much I cared about them. It just felt a bit. At certain times, it didn't feel connected. You know. Like storyline and stuff like that.
Definitely.
There was some stuff which like you had to like pay attention to. It's just
had to put a lot more effort into.
Yeah.
The only not the only thing, but one of the things that I really liked was how they went about with Eclipsa.
Yeah, Eclipsa was pretty good.
And Eclipsa's character and her whole story was just amazing. And the fact her daughter, spoilers, her daughter was like the bitch from the school.
That was such a like.
Because you see, that was always teased. Because like she had cheek marks. I'm like, that's suspicious. Because normal humans don't have that. It's only the royal family members have that. So the fact that she had that was like, that's suspicious. That's weird. And the fact it was clubs and the Eclipsa was like spades. So it's like, ooh, suspicious. And the fact that Eclipsa is canonically a monster fucker, too. That's.
She a kinky bitch.
She is. I know. In the book, her book is spells. She goes through different monsters, rating them and their dateability. So, I mean, sis got around. It's just, I really like her character and her story. She's one of my favorites. So, her character is what I'm happy with as well.
Her pussy must be blown out.
She fixes it with magic.
Probably. She has to widen her pussy just so he can inseminate her. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he can go from this small to fucking as big as a building.
Equals into her pussy.
Ooh. Ew. Ow. This is what it's like when you have a friend that's like off meds. Guys,
I've never been on them.
Take them! Get on meds, please. For my safety and well-being.
No.
Bitch.
What other shows would you say that have like influenced you?
The Owl House, definitely.
In what way?
I think in terms of like just to not judge to not judge a book by its cover, because when it first came out, I saw the title Owl House. I'm like, okay, that's like boring. I didn't look into the fact that it's like a witch. And I watched it when it was like I watched it with my ex-boyfriend at the time, the first season, and when the second season was coming out, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in love. I fell in love with the world, with the...
I couldn't get into the first season. I don't know if I don't like the first season, I can't get into it later on.
Oh, I was immediately hooked.
I wasn't.
Because like it was.
I watched like more than half of the first season, and I couldn't get into it honestly.
Because here's the thing: it was low key episodic, but there were connecting little things that connected that ended up. I thought like oh my god, I will never. I'm so upset with how they treated the Owl House. The fact that we have the final season, just 3 fucking episodes, like it's basically dead because of the gays. Like Disney's like, no gays. Your season 3 is gonna be like 3 episodes. Work with that. Like I was so upset about that.
Stupid, because like most of the...
If it was on Cartoon Network, it would have lasted a lot fucking longer. For fucking sure.
That was going probably better.
Definitely. Like there was so much shit. Like even in the season 3 episode, like the first one, it was like, well, if we had more time, we would have been able to go to the beach. It was like a fucking jab at the fact they were canceled, essentially. And it was like so, like we've gotten a beach episode, we've gotten so many fucking episodes building the characters up. Like, the fuck? I also like how Ida's voice actress is the same one that voices BoJack's mom.
She does something that I like, and I can't remember.
She was also a voice actress on the Bratz show.
I don't know what that is.
Dolls.
I never watched it. Yeah. What are we talking about?
Owl House. Voice actresses.
Owl House.
Ida's voice actress. Ida Clawthorne. Yeah.
Her voice is in something, and I can't remember what, and I liked it. I don't know what she was in. I remember learning that it was her, and I was like, slay.
Yeah. You should really try getting into the Owl House, though. Like, just push past it.
I don't know if I can.
I'll force you to. Force you to.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Like... like, the whole magic system in the Owl House is just so, like, fucking brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
The whole, like, fact that there are, like, covens that specify...
I'm pretty sure she was in, like, a musical or something. I can't remember.
Probably.
Sorry.
Probably. It's just everything about it is just literally something I would fucking love, and it's like a drug to me because I love magic, I love fantasy, and it's like Owl House is like a drug to me. So yeah, I'm just very passionate about the Owl House and just anything like has fucking magic. What cartoon influenced you apart from Steven Universe, you would say? Is there really nothing else?
I don't know. I mean, most of the cartoons I've watched have been later on in life.
So in your late teens.
But to be fair, like, yeah, not even late teens.
Mid-teens.
Like early teens. I don't know why I don't think of them when I think of cartoons, because realistically, that was most of my mental development was in my teens. I don't remember me being young. I don't think it's even
That's childhood trauma, babe. That's, if you don't remember your childhood, that's literally childhood trauma. Because of that, yeah.
But yeah, even Steven Universe, I never really watched it when I was young. I'd watch randomly, but like if it was on Cartoon Network, but I'm just so uncomfortable. But I mean, I used to watch Ben 10 a lot. Ben 10, I remember watching like actually in my like youth.
Yeah.
When I was youth.
I have like his fucking watches too.
I had all of the watches. I had all of like the mini characters.
Your favorite alien? Do you remember?
Echo.
Echo?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love the way that they can like duplicate.
I think you guess my favorite. I don't. It's not hard. From Alien Force.
Alien Force. Is that like no? That was not Alien Force. I don't know. Aren't that many gay ones? The diamond one? No, not the diamond.
Not Diamond Head.
Not Diamond Head. The other one.
Chromostone. No.
Yeah. Oh no.
What is my favorite insect? What do I literally love? Like
the butterfly.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say Frozone. Oh, that's hers. What's his name?
Big Chill.
Big Chill. I like Big Chill. I liked how he could go invisible.
Intangible and invisible, and the fact his wings go into like a poncho. I love everything. Her actually.
Yeah.
Her.
She had children.
Ben literally.
Yeah, that's why his name.
There was literal M Preg in Ben 10.
Because he was stuck as her.
Because I don't think they have sex. Because they're asexual. They don't need to reproduce. Yeah.
But yeah, Ben was pregnant.
That's gonna be a TikTok clip for sure. Ben was. But he literally was.
He was.
He literally has kids. And just that alien. The fact that they technically have their own lives as well, technically, because that was explored in Ultimate Alien, I remember that. But the fact that instincts take over him, like that's the only transformation you can get him until he has the kids until they're like hatched. Which FYI, do you want to know what they eat for when they're hatchlings?
I can't remember.
Sun. They go up to the solar system sun and they feast on that because they can't go intangible. My nerd ass went on the fan Wikipedia and looked that up. Yeah, that's how dedicated I am to that alien.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do wish in Ben 10 we got that later on in Omniverse, but it wasn't as like popular. But I wish we got it in Alien Force. Was the exploration of alien planets, like of his transformations.
We got that in Alien Force.
Not that much.
In Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, we got that because there was that whole thing about
of the villain.
The rainbow one, the crystal one.
Chromostone. I know.
I was gonna say chromosome.
Yeah, he was for the Diamond Head.
I had that whole thing how he was shattered and everything. I was like,
that I do know what you're referring to.
That whole like storyline about how like even with Ultimate Alien as well, there was like the whole
aliens having their own life. That I do remember as well. That's what
there was that whole thing about like him having to go all
but the extra like other alien planets was mostly explored in Omniverse.
Yeah, I liked Omniverse.
I do.
Omniverse was when he was the white jacket.
Kind of. He had a T mainly. It was a very different art style. But my problem with it is the redesigns for the aliens, especially Big Chill. Big Chill went from like a skinny moth alien to a big fucking
fat one. Okay,
yeah.
Omniverse, because there's more than one Omniverse.
Yeah, and also
this one. This is the one
that
I was
one.
thinking.
Yeah.
When he was with
it's the same Omniverse. He just doesn't wear the jacket all the time.
When he was with his partner, Rook. I like that one. I didn't hate it that much.
Did you know Rick and Ben is a ship? That's okay, cute though.
Yeah.
Yeah, gay. I mean, I see Ben as bisexual. There's no way he's straight.
Definitely.
Yeah. There's no fucking way.
I liked Ben the Omniverse. Because then there was this Omniverse. Wait.
Omniverse was technically sort of like I wouldn't say soft reset, because there were things... Because it went back to when he was 10 years old as well. It wasn't a soft reset. No, it technically was a soft reset because...
No, because there was more than one Omniverse. That's what's very confusing. There was Ben 10 Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse when he was like this.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was still the same age, but like in between Alien Force and Ultimate Alien.
No, it's...
I heard this was younger. But then there was the version of Omniverse where he was with the white jacket. That was the one with a different art style. See?
No, it's the same art style as the one with the white jacket.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yes. It's the same. It's the same one. It's the same.
But they were different.
He just
things.
has different outfits.
No.
Yes. Yes.
As in Omniverse was the whole reset. Or the last episode was him resetting into him being younger again. It was practically it was resetting the show to him being younger.
Yeah, technically.
Because then Ben 10 became again.
That was just a reboot, though.
This version.
You're thinking of the reboot. That's different.
Yeah, but the reboot came. The reboot of Ben 10 came after Omniverse.
It's actually. It also explains that the change in our cell in the Ben 10 universe.
And I like that.
As the Celestial Sapiens, you know, Alien X, they decided randomly to like, not reset. Technically, yeah.
He did reset the universe.
He did reset the universe. That was a thing. That was an episode, and I loved that episode.
Uh-huh.
But it's like canonical that the aliens, Celestial Sapiens, like those
changed.
They changed the look of the universe every once in a while because they're bored.
Look, it's the smoothie.
Yeah.
Like the whole smoothie paradox.
Uh-huh.
That fucking. It was first confusing. And when I understood it, like I was mentally whatever to understand it. Girl, the way it fucking pissed me off. And the way it just lit a fire in me about how it was different. I was like, yeah. Yeah. What was your favorite, apart the picture from any other alien, what was your other favorite alien?
Oh, that's hard. Okay. There's just so many of them. But
Did you like Ben Pictures?
Ultimate Form? Yes. I did like it. Or I know it's like hated, but I do like it.
I liked it.
I liked it.
The whole fire thing.
Because like it's like, yeah, I like it. I did like it.
It made sense to me.
Mm-hmm. An alien that I do like.
I did not like
His
Echo's Ultimate Form because I hated that he couldn't like duplicate again.
But I also need to think of this is like basically forced evolution, essentially.
Yeah.
So there's a trade-off. That's how evolution works.
Yeah.
Although I don't see a trade-off for Big Show's Ultimate Form, apart from the fact he's
Couldn't he not go invisible anymore?
No, I think he could still could. It's either not invisibility or intangibility.
I don't know.
Fucking maybe.
Who else?
Fuck, my favorite alien. Accelerate. The classic alien, Accelerate.
Yeah, but I have to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot his name.
Upgrade?
No.
Which one?
Okay, I remembered.
Mm-hmm.
The utter nightmares.
Ghost Freak.
Yes. Oh my god. When the first season
of the original show. Oh my god.
In that art style.
Don't.
Seeing like Ben's head like turn around and everything, and even in the like, normal like just Ghost Freak himself. The way he had a grip on my fucking nightmares.
And then the whole redesign when he became his own character.
Literally, the whole transformation of him turning into that, like him. Like,
It was.
I still sometimes like when I don't like, I'm not scared, but when I think about it, I feel about how scared I was about him then, and it gives me like.
It was just very. It cemented the idea that the aliens have their own lives, but they're trapped. Not trapped because they're technically the Omnitrix 6 alien samples.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
It's only staking alien
It's explained
samples,
in Alien Force, so.
But the aliens themselves are still entities of themselves.
Well, some of them have cognitive, like say a Ghost Freak.
Yeah. My Ghost Freak was the actual Ghost Freak trapped in the thing.
Yeah.
He was, but then the Omnitrix scanned him and it like retrapped him, but in a different way. It was but I liked it. Ghost Freak was like, who is? I liked Upgrade. I liked the whole idea of him.
I liked the fishy one. I forgot his name when I was a kid, because he could like have a fishy form, from legs to like a tail.
I know who you're talking
Rip Jaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Goop. Even though he was never used.
Actually, he was used a few times. I remember that.
He was used in. I remember there was an episode when he was.
Free from the Omnitrix.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have any crushes from these shows when you were younger? Because girl, I knew I had.
Kevin. Alien Force especially. I think even now he has a special place in my heart.
Later on, yes.
Yeah.
But what about the aliens?
Ironically, I never thought of them that way. Ironically,
Oh, girl, my fucked up brain.
if I think about it now, I'd probably be like, ooh, yeah, definitely. Like, ooh.
Who?
I don't know.
Okay, wait. Ben 10, all aliens. That's not
There's
right.
so many.
I know, but still. Why did I write a D?
Oh, and it's been 45 minutes already.
Girl!
There's such a dedicated few minutes to this.
Madonna.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Okay, let's look at this.
Yep.
I think it's
Me thinking.
fucking easy.
I'm so used to my laptop being like touchscreen.
Okay, rich.
I'm not rich.
Rich!
Rich! I'll insert the clip of Trixie saying that here.
Okay.
You go first. I want you to tell me first. Humongous.
Humongous.
I can see it. Yeah, definitely.
Girl.
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
Girl. The way he would do things to me.
You'd be like, I want that in my pussy.
Yes. I mean, that's mostly.
I'm surprised it wasn't this one.
No.
No?
I didn't really like him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was very boring to me, even as a kid. I was like,
Really?
okay, extra
They
4
can't
arms.
see who we're talking about.
We'll include that in
Okay.
pictures.
You need to edit.
I'll edit that,
You are just doing more work for yourself.
Oh, it's not like I have anything going on anyway.
Yeah. Humongousaur was just like, he was like my culture reset. I was like,
You're like, I'm into aliens and monsters.
He was
Are you into the idea?
but just the queer awakening of Humongousaur.
That was your queer awakening?
One of them.
I mean, fair enough.
Girl, I like a bit of I like a bit of meat. I like a meat up. I like some meat on the bone. So yeah. Humongousaur was like. Anyone else?
No.
No one does it for you?
No.
Or no one does it for you now? Okay, cool.
I mean, maybe apart from maybe Humongousaur. No. I don't know. No.
I see you with the ultimate version of Humongousaur though.
He was my least favorite.
Yeah, that's why. Who else was there? I see you liking the black one. What's his name? The non-used one, the really really powerful one.
Alien X?
Ah.
I mean, I guess. He's like, he literally looks like the galaxy, so.
But not the like original Alien X, the like ultimate Alien X.
There wasn't a difference.
There was.
Show me. There was an ultimate form, right? Seriously?
No, wait, not Alien.
Omniverse?
Yes.
No. I think he had. I remember correctly. He had a big chin. I did not like that.
That's why.
I did not like that. I like the original.
I don't know how to write.
There it is. That's Alien Force, I think. Or is it Omniverse?
I like the big chin.
I mean,
to be honest, he just looked like he had muscles. That's why.
Muscles up here, but the legs, girl.
Girl does.
They like.
She skips leg day.
They're galaxy tweaks.
If
it wasn't for the fact that's like a really powerful alien species, I know damn well those legs was like snapping too.
Me. He can snap me into.
Fuck that.
Is there any other shows which are influential to your upbringing?
Winx Club, definitely. Definitely. I wouldn't say. I don't think you watched Winx Club.
I've never watched it religiously.
Like I.
But like you
like
have.
you do, yeah.
But I have. I used to watch it just because it was on.
Did you ever have like a favorite? Do you remember like what they looked like?
I don't remember. I don't even remember which one that I watched.
Like which season?
No, but there were like 50 different versions of them.
And forms?
Oh.
No, there weren't different versions that you're
What am I trying to search?
Winx Club.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't say different 50s, different versions. I think forms is what you're thinking of, because they had many fucking forms every season.
No, but there was like a lot of different Winx Clubs, right?
No. There were a lot of seasons, yes, but...
I liked... I like this one.
Flora?
Yeah, I think
They're
I
all
like
based on
Flora.
like early 2000s superstars. Bloom is based on Britney. She's
What
based
the
on...
fuck is this finger?
Ooh, she's based on Pink.
And they're literally like the Spice Girls.
I don't know.
I don't know, they felt like
She's
Spice
based on
Girls.
J-Lo, Beyonce. I forgot who. But...
Yeah, I think I had a crush on her, to be honest, realistically, when
Aisha.
me thinking about it.
Aisha's a girl.
Flora.
Boss. Layla. This is Layla or Aisha. Bloom, Musa, Layla or Aisha. Tekna, Stella, and Flora.
Oh, that's Flora.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I liked her.
Layla.
Layla.
Or Aisha, because that's what she's called in later seasons.
Oh, yeah.
But I like...
What the fuck?
Bald. Hi, Bald.
Bloom balls. Hi, Bald. Deleted Bald.
Delete it, Bald.
Wait, we've talked about this. There was a show. Don't ask me the name.
That was similar to Winx Club.
I think so.
Which? Which is the name? Did they have like a pendant? Continue talking. Because there was this whole thing with Winx Club and this other show, Witch.
That sounds nice.
They have dots in between. There was a whole thing between Winx Club and Witch because they were always compared by the fandoms. But are you thinking of this show?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
It was a show
Mm-hmm.
where the only thing I remember was one of them was technically a human, but then she found out she had magical abilities and whatever and went to the school.
Mm-hmm.
So perfect wings.
No.
But like one of the parents was like royalty, but they were trapped. Their cost
Royal Academy.
I don't know.
Was she blonde?
I don't remember Leon.
It was early. It was like early on. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And they were the whole thing was that the their castle was trapped in like a bubble and whatever, and every like villain they defeated
Lollyrock.
could be
Lollyrock. Oh my god.
Every villain they defeated was like a gem in the
Yes, Lollyrock.
in the,
Oh my god. Wait.
the
Yes,
the
you're thinking of
thing.
this show. Wait. Oh my god.
Leon, it does exist on touch screen.
Oh fuck. I'm so used to that. This.
I think so.
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
I think so.
Yes, this is. It ended off in like a cliffhanger because it wasn't as popular. So it's kind of like in limbo. It's on this.
Wait, Lollyrock. What's it called? Crown. Actually, I only remember the crown. So if it's this, I'm gonna remember the crown. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Because I remember that like the castle was in this whole thing, and I was like, but there's so many gems. They're never gonna fucking finish this thing.
They did.
They did.
They. Oh, bitch! The whole climax in
Actually,
season 2.
I think I remember. I remember watching.
It ended off on such a good note. It ended off on a cliffhanger with a new villain, with being one of the twins. But because of the show never got like huge ratings, they're basically like discontinued. But it's like they're waiting for it to become more popular. So it's like in limbo, kind of. And it's just so. The music, the transformations of this was just so.
But yes, I remember watching.
Holy fuck! I'm surprised.
I've
never met anyone that
I wouldn't watch it like religiously.
It came out.
I wouldn't like search it, but it would come on so much that I remember actually like watching it myself. Yeah.
That's so like relieving to me because no one ever talks about it because it's so unpopular. I'm just so happy with that actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have very like gay shows watching.
Same.
You have something on your eyelashes.
Crack. I'm sorry. I just finished. I don't. I like the word. It's so fun to say. Don't cancel me. We've surprisingly been on topic. That's so shocking.
What other shows were there?
That was like cartoons or like magical wise.
I don't know anything.
Oops.
Wait, let's do cartoons. Yeah, cartoons.
Powerpuff Girls. Can't believe I forgot about that.
It.
Ow!
There was a show. Where it was a bunch of animals against each other, but they weren't actually animals. They were like paper. They were like origami paper.
Never heard of that. Hero 101. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. Or Hero 108, sorry.
It wasn't origami, but it looks like origami to me in my
This is what you're thinking of?
Yes. It was animals, and they were fighting against each other, and against this one. Oh my god, Leon.
I watched this show. They did not look like origami to me.
I don't know why I thought it looked like origami. I think it's just because it was like look Japanese.
It was Hero 108. Oh my, I can't. I mean,
how did I find it?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, because it was here. Oh my god, Leon.
Let's see this tier list. In favorite, there's Chowder. I used to watch Chowder. It was good.
That was good.
But I wouldn't put it as favorites.
I'm gonna cry.
These are positive words. These are positive word shows, but as positive word as the shows on the favorite list, huh?
These are like good shows, but as good shows as the shows on the favorite list.
Okay. Meh, could have been better. There's Steven Universe! Let's see. I have seen the show, but this, or I think is not on Cartoon Network. No, they weren't. I remember this fucking cartoon. It was fucking weird. One of the fucking twins is blue. Fucking weird.
Infinity Chain is on should have not existed.
So I never watched Infinity Train. But
so is Powerpuff Girls, How to Train Your Dragons. What the fuck kind of list is this? Scooby-Doo! What the fuck?
I think he's talking about the iteration of the recent one though.
This is the good Scooby-Doo.
That's Mystery Incorporated.
Yeah, it's
one of the best.
It's good Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. There's Apple and Onion. Weird ass show. Did you ever watch it? Oh, it was so fucking weird.
Yeah. Come on.
The Garfield show could have been. I mean, yeah.
Well, that could have been better.
Yeah. I mean, it was good for what it was.
I'm pissed on Steven Universe. Fuck you. Like, come on. How is... I'm trying to find one that doesn't make sense.
You've moaned and groaned.
How is Johnny Test better than Steven Universe?
I never watched Johnny Bravo. That looked
boring. I said Johnny Test.
Oh, Johnny Test.
I liked it.
Johnny Test, yeah, it's good for what it was.
But it wasn't.
It was a product of its time. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
There was apparently going to be a reboot.
Yeah.
Is it actually going to come out? We don't know. We don't know.
Ah, but I'm gonna cry. The way I found it.
And you confuse it for it being Aura fucking Gami. You're actually an idiot. Fuck. Yeah.
But I think there was another show that was like origami cartoon.
Oh god, he's gonna search for it again. Guys, help me. I'm trapped in a room with a manic person, looking for a cartoon that was made out of origamis.
Oh no, I'm gonna. Okay, so Avatar. I liked it. It was good. It had a good story. It was very. The one that the song that Uncle Iroh sings, the way I cry,
Don't. I will cry.
and the way I cry every time I see.
It's just the fact you can feel the raw emotion in the voice as well, in the lyrics.
And he died.
The actor died. Don't.
He died like right, almost like way like almost before the episode aired. Cause literally, no, it's the song, and then you see tribute to blah blah blah. I'm like, it just makes it even sadder. So who's your favorite character?
Ooh, that's actually hard.
You're an Azula type of girl.
No, I know. I don't like her that much. I mean, I like her. She's a good character. I like
her portrayal of madness.
Yeah.
Like her descent into madness isn't.
And she's
That's
very
very
like, I feel sorry for her. She's a product of her.
Okay, in that sense, yeah.
She has mommy issues while Zuko has daddy issues. Oof. They're a gay guy and a lesbian. Product of there, I'm saying.
What?
Because it's like usually gays have daddy issues and lesbians have mommy issues.
Yeah, she's both. She's bi.
Actually,
Probably is.
yeah.
Ty Lee.
Oh yeah. No.
Probably.
That's a cute ship. Apart from the fact Azula is fucking insane.
Fine to be all.
I'm not. I feel you judging me, bitch. My favorite character, Toph.
Actually?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know. I just
She's
love
very
her.
like out of your wheelhouse.
Because she's Earth, right? Because I'm mostly
And
attracted.
she's like a tough person. You're very soft and.
What do you mean by that?
I'd see you more like a Ty Lee more than a Toph.
Like cuddly type of characters.
Yeah.
I mean,
The bomb's going off.
why?
I said the bomb's going
Oh.
off. Girl,
I thought you
why?
said- I thought you
Why
said-
would a bomb be going
I
off?
heard you say alarm. Like, why is an alarm going off?
It's your time to leave.
Okay. I do like the I mean, they're not strictly my cup of tea. I like one of my favorite characters from Star Versus is Eclipsa, and she's not like cuddly.
Who?
Like Eclipsa.
Oh yeah.
Star's my second favorite.
She's very
but-
soft.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I do like Toph. And then my second favorite would have to be, Zuko.
I want to put him in my mouth and suck on him and lick on him and chew on him and
Why?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all know why.
if I suck his dick.
Do tell.
Girl, he's just so like stupid, and I love it. Like he was like socially awkward when he was like he was talking to himself, like making an apology, like, "Hey, can I be part of the team?" That was so fucking cute. Just so stupid. I wanna smack him. You know?
Yeah, physical abuse.
Yeah. Like his daddy. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I liked how the story, like the story just made sense all throughout.
It was just so good. It was so well written. So well written.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is this it? I think this is it, right? I don't know. Is there anything else we could talk about?
This is the third time I forgot the name of the show.
Hero 108.
No.
What show? The one we were just talking about?
No.
Which one? Not again. The one that looks like Japanese origami? Yes or no? No, then which one?
The lesbian one.
She-Ra.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, She-Ra.
You had to mention She-Ra.
We have to mention She-Ra. Your thoughts on She-Ra?
I loved it. I like the whole magic and the whole.
And they didn't lose their powers. That's something I love. Fuck. Finally, a show gets it right.
No. She did lose her powers.
But she got them back through her own will.
Yeah, it was like her.
That is something I do love when a character temporarily loses the powers.
Like Korra.
In correlation. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in a wheelchair at one point.
Korra.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was disabled.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
No, because he said it like, she was disabled. It was like something you're not supposed to say. She was disabled.
No,
1% represent. Sorry. That was a Brendan Rodgers reference. Don't cancel me. Yes, I like Brendan Rodgers. Cancel me. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Anyway, She-Ra.
No, I like She-Ra because I like the whole magic, but at the same time, because sometimes when there's magic, then the whole like sword and like physical combat of it all is lost.
No, there's still that. Yeah.
And I still like that whole combination of it. So yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
It has. I like Shadow Weaver.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I like the manipulative one.
Kinky bitch.
No, because I like all like shadow type things. Like when it comes to like magic, I like that type of
darkness.
Yeah, like how she can literally like appear from not like literally a shadow.
Which character do you most relate to? I'm assuming it's gonna be the one with the pigtails.
The autistic one.
I'm kidding. You got my joke really quick. Surprisingly, I'm shocked.
You are talking about it.
Yes. Entrapta.
Girl.
Oh my god, the way you got it immediately. I'm so shocked by that, actually. I thought I was gonna spell out for you. Slay.
Probably. Well, yeah. She is very. Yeah. I'm not smart as her. I'm more like. I don't know. Who do you think is like me? Just feel fucking saying something.
Glimmer. The one with purple hair.
Yeah, Glimmer.
I don't know if that was her name, but yeah, Glimmer.
What?
You're both very hot-headed. Yeah. Also, mommy issues.
And daddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Who do you think I would relate to? I'm gonna look at the camera. Just wait. Just for him to see. Just for him to
To be
capture.
honest, I'm gonna say Glimmer as well for you. But at the same time, Katra.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Not you have like the fierceness of Glimmer because she's not that fierce. You're more softer. That's why Glimmer. At the same time, I feel like you have like a not a trauma bond, but like
Abandonment issues.
yeah,
And attachment issues.
yeah.
I have seen a lot of friends come and go in my life. Long-term ones, short-term ones. Oof.
Including this one.
Ooh, I'm hoping not. Ooh, others that make my trust issues really bad. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything anyone like. And then you have the social battery of Mermista.
I'm an introverted extrovert. You know what that is? Do you not know what that is?
No, tell me.
It's basically like, I'm very introverted, but once I get to know you, I won't shut up. I'm like very, like, yeah.
I'm very.
He knows what I'm talking about. He's just being a dick.
Yeah.
He's being a dick. Yeah. This is why I found you intimidating at first, because he just has a resting, like, angry, sad face. I don't know. We technically knew each other, knew of each other, I'd say. I knew of you before we met.
I don't know you.
Yeah. I stayed far away from you. I was like, I'd see him like, yeah. Because of stuff I'd been told, though. Now it's changed. Nice, my friend. Now we're good friends. Gosh, shut up. You trapped ass, bitch.
Stop calling me autistic.
Stop saying I have the tism.
A touch of the tism.
Touch, but you've been drowned in the tism.
I'm not actually autistic.
I know.
You know, like queer coded. Tism toaded.
Tism toaded.
Literally a touch of the tism. I should make.
I should make merch off of that.
I was literally about to say. I should make like touch of the tism.
And it's like gonna be like a hand poking me like touch.
Touch of the tism.
In your case, touch would be this. Yeah. Girl, you know Five Nights at Freddy's when you'd be looking at the camera and they're in the room, they'd be like, oh. That's what we're doing right now.
Have you seen the stuff of the new movie?
Of
Five
what?
Nights.
I know they're building like the restaurant. Yeah, I was like, so fucking weird.
It looks good.
Yeah.
The restaurant looks good.
I'm excited. I want to go see it. Is it gonna come out in theaters?
Should be.
We should need to watch it.
I hope they go gory.
We're probably gonna be seeing we're probably gonna be seeing so many people, if you know what I mean, like that are
Musty, crusty, dusty.
Yes. Not again, girl. Okay.
Literally musty, dusty, and crusty.
And chronically online as well. Girl, not you looking me up at girl.
Oh yeah, a lot of Discord mods. Literally, milady, can I order a ticket, please, for your finest movie?
We have to sneak in pizza.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so.
I'm in the mood for that.
Girl.
When I was gonna order a takeaway on Pizza Hut, you know, like a small pizza in the Starbucks was like 15 euros. It was really good. I was tempted to order it, but then I remembered I'm like, I'm low-key poor. No, I'm not.
Which is you're not applying to a job.
I keep forgetting I'm gonna apply this week. It's Monday, right?
It's today?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought we were gonna say it's Tuesday. He'd be like, it's Tuesday. I'm like, oh man, I thought yesterday was Sunday.
Girl.
Listen, time escapes me, okay? Time
You
eludes
do
me.
nothing.
All I do is rot in my bed.
Alec!
You look, but rotting in your bed is so therapeutic.
I need to. I need to go to the gym today.
Weren't you? No, you had a driving lesson. I was like, weren't you at the gym?
I would have. I go at 7 in the morning. I go in 7
Couldn't
in
be
the-
me.
I like it. I
Going in the morning?
Yeah, because
Let's
now
get it out of the way.
apparently it is out of the way. I don't feel like there's something looming over me, and it honestly wakes me up. Like it makes me like not that depressed for the day.
Yeah.
Because I feel like powerful.
Isn't what therapists recommend? Do some exercise to make you not feel as depressed.
Oh.
That's something, I'm pretty sure that's something
My therapist gave up on me.
What do you mean?
I told you this. She was like, I don't think there's anything else I can do to help you. I'm like,
She went, you're on your own. I give up. I'm done. She went,
girl, same.
She went, sort yourself out. I'm
Shardy, like a melody. Why did I say that?
I don't know.
But yeah, and at the same time, She's like, less people. Now I'm gonna go, and then it's gonna be full.
Yeah.
But then again, I've already seen 2 dicks.
Like literal.
Yeah, like penis.
What? How
The changing room.
Oh.
Because like 30-year-old, 40-year-old men will like, instead of going to the shower, changing and like taking off everything and then putting stuff there, they'll undress fully, stand there for like 5-10 minutes just on their phone with their crusty ass penis out. And then they'll go to the shower and then come back, and then instead of drying themselves off, they'll just stand there for another like 10 minutes. Talking with everyone, going around.
What if they're gay? They're secretly gay and they just do it just to see dicks and ass.
I mean,
So fucking. Why do straight men do that?
it's just a normal thing. I've done it.
What? Why?
Power chip. My penis is bigger than yours. Getting back at the straight men.
Like, ooh, I'm a gay that has a big.
Your dick is minuscule.
What the fuck are we on half the time?
You're hungry.
Yeah. Hungry and fancying takeaway explodes.
I like my order actually quick.
Anyway, I think
Oh my
this.
God,
I think. Thank you for joining us on our downward spiral of literally while talking about cartoons. It was very fun. Thank you for joining us.
Make sure to follow us on all our socials, our Instagram, our TikTok. You should be able to find us on YouTube, Spotify, and hopefully any other place that we can put this on. And make sure to follow all our social medias from our personal ends and any business endeavors that you might find us in.
Period.
Period. So I think that's a wrap on this.
That's a wrap, bitches. Ooh.
Bye.
Bye.